Alright, let's get this started right now. Hello people of the world, CGLD1130 here, and welcome to the life and journey of a motorsports noob. Now today, this series is actually going to be talking about the different types of motorsports that I've been able to watch for the first time. This episode, I'm actually going to be talking about Formula 1 racing, F1. This season is like already halfway there, because they started all the way in Australia, and now we're in we passed the Canadian Grand Prix, and with LeMans being tomorrow, I'm gonna do an episode on that. It's gonna be pretty amazing. But yeah, I started watching F1, and wow, I gotta tell you, it was pretty interesting. In order to get prepared, I had to download the app, the F1 app, take a look at every driver in their bios through the app. I had to know who the drivers were. I was like, okay, so this is this is you know, that kind of thing. And I was also watching the live feed of the race via the app. So yeah, it was let's just say the start of the race got me hooked. Lap 1, turn 3, immediate crash. I was like, and I didn't know who got crashed or what was going on until they showed the names. It was Carlos Sainz and Massa that were out of commission on that crash. And when they showed the replay of what happened, it was Grosjean that caused the collision to Carlos Sainz, which caused him to spin out and hit Massa, which caused him to spin out and hit the wall as well. And I'm just like, that cheeky bastard. I'm surprised he didn't even get disqualified for that. But I don't know. And frigging Grosjean was like, what a mental guy! Box, I think I got damage on the front wing! What a mental guy! And I'm like, you're the mental one here. You're the one that caused the collision. I mean, Sainz was doing his best to try to avoid the collision, but it happened. And Max Verstappen being out of the race as well, because he was I think his battery shot the bed. If I remember correctly, it was his battery. The commentators confirmed that it was the battery connection error, I think it was. That sucked. He is not having a good season, apparently. A lot of people are saying that he's had issues like this for a long time. Him and Ricardo both. His teammate, his rival, which is kind of interesting. Vettel was second place in the race. Then because of I think it was either Verstappen, yeah, it was Verstappen that clipped Vettel's front wing. He had to pit, and that put him in last place. And I was like, why didn't he pit during safety car? I mean, everyone was pitting during safety car, so, I mean, I just don't know. Then there was Ocon and Perez, the two teammates of Force India. Okay, now Perez was steadily ahead of him, Ocon, the entire race, and Ocon all he wanted to do was pass Perez to get podium. And I don't blame him, but Perez would not allow that. And I'm just like, you dick. You dick. You dick. Vettel, near the end of the race, went 4th place, and he would have gotten podium if he had an extra lap to go to. So, and it was because of Perez not wanting to let Vettel, or Perez not wanting to let Ocon pass him, overtake him. Both the Force India team members screwed up, and that allowed Vettel to pass them both. You know, one at a time, obviously, not both, you know, at the same time, but you know that you get my point. But yeah, it was just an insane race, and I'm just like, wow, that is cool. So yeah, there's that. Tomorrow is LeMans. As the time I am recording this video, it is 9:54 in the evening. By the time I'm uploading this video, it's probably on the day of, or by the time this video is up, it's probably on the day of LeMans. So there's that. And you know, it's really fun that people are like, oh, you're gonna love LeMans, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna tune in and find out. Because I'm gonna watch the race on FS1 and FS2. So I get to watch the race there. And at the same day is the finals of the Forza RC, the racing championship of Forza. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to watch that as well as the LeMans. And that's going to be very interesting. So, yeah, I'm very excited for that. So, what do you guys think of this series? Do you think it's something interesting to talk about? Leave a comment down below. If you like it, please leave an upvote. And also, please feel free to donate. Links are in the description below. Feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming soon. Not during LeMans though, because that would be very disrespectful. Because I want to watch like a lot of the race, see who's winning and stuff like that. I want to see who's in the podium. You know, I want to see who's first and all that. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!